In celebration of the 50th year of the Dominican Province of the Philippines, we present the milestones from each of the past 5 decades. 50 eventful long years of devotion and evangelization to translate and convey the Word of God to the Filipinos. The very milestone of the earliest decade, however, is the DPP's foundation. How it all started, how it all began. In order to fully understand the process of the establishment in the Philippines, one must first look into the history of the country itself and how its countrymen yearned for that national identity after being colonized by multiple countries, one battle after another. The movement brought concern upon the Spanish Dominicans who came, as they were aware of the sudden surge of nationalism that was about to blow over the country. Father Silvestre Sancho OP in particular was the one who someone knew that the Spanish Dominicans will be leaving through the imposition of the government, or should the Philippines establish its own Dominican province. However, this prediction was delayed for some years until the canonical visitation of the Master of the Order, Father Aniceto Fernandez OP, to the Philippines. He was approached by the Filipino Dominicans led by Father Leonardo Legazpi OP about it. After informing him of their desire for having a Philippine province, he encouraged them to do so, and thus the 3-stage process began. It was in 1969 that the first stage, called the Filipino-Dominican Conference, was held on the 20th of March in the Central Seminary of the University of Santo Tomas. It was addressed in this conference the proposals of Father Jesus Gallo OP to urge the Filipino Dominicans to deal with their situation and inquiries positively. The members of the Executive Board were also elected, and thereafter the 4 resolutions were identified and approved except for one. Father Gallo also proposed the set-up for a vice province or vicariate in the Philippines, which was then approved to be presented in Avila, Spain. This led to the second stage, the regional vicariate in the Philippines. The setup was presented by representatives of the Filipino Dominicans. In the 2-year transition period before the establishment, the regional vicariate in the Philippines was elected Father Leonardo Legazpi. The Philippine Regional Vicariate became training grounds for the future self-governance of the Filipino Dominicans of their own province. Finally, the approval of the new province of the Philippines was unanimously voted favorable in the General Chapter of Talat, Ireland in 1971. The official ceremony declaring the proper establishment of a new province was held at Santo Domingo Church on December 8, 1971. Dominicans from all over the country and outside of it gathered to grace the momentous occasion along with the Master of the Order himself. This marks the new beginning of a province for the Philippines.